The latest episode of the Inside the Ice House podcast has been released in the 475th episode. Wow, Mark Rourke, CEO of NYSE-listed Schneider, joined host Lance Glenn to speak all about the company's 90th anniversary celebration, as well as how the foresight of founders Al and Don Schneider have allowed the company to remain resilient and successful.
Yeah, one of the things I just reflect on regularly is really the foresight of Al and Don Schneider, who really embraced change, right? The reason that you're around 9 decades is that you didn't fight where the world was going. Supply chains changed. We went to a global supply. We went into an intermodal product that combines truck and train. And if you fight any of those trends or try to protect what today is, you can really hurt the long-term prospects of the company. And so I've always admired and appreciated the foresight, the strategic foresight that they've shown. And I want to make sure that I'm carrying that tradition on. Is how you stay relevant is that you're adapting and changing technology, the safety technology, all the things that are happening. It just makes the company better, and it makes you ability to stand for the long haul, and that's really what we're all about.
And later on in that same conversation, Rourke details recent Schneider investments, things like the increased intention on intermodal and how it'll help the company service its own customers.
We assessed what's the long-term trend of where products will be sourced. And I think coming out of the COVID era, the long supply chains coming across the whole globe was a problem, and the ability to respond and be nimble. And so our assessment was one of the areas that was really going to benefit from changes that customers are going to make is nearshoring, and Mexico we thought would be a big winner long-term. I think even now, as we talk about tariffs and all the things going on across the globe. And so we wanted to make sure that we were there to take advantage of that trend. We've been in Mexico for 30 years, but with the CPKC having the first service that doesn't have any handoffs, that goes right from Mexico to the Midwest, now Mexico into the Southeast, and as the anchor provider on that railroad, we think we have the best solution. And so to us, it was a no-brainer.
And towards the end of that conversation, Rourke and Lance Glenn discussed the company's game plan as the company approaches 100 years and how he is planning to succeed long term.
It's really how do we want to position the organization for the future. And what I really like about our organization is we're so diversified across really 3 platforms: truckload, intermodal, and one of our fastest growing is logistics, where we bring other people's assets on behalf of our customer. And so across those 3 platforms, I don't know if anybody's as diversified and as scaled as we are. And what we have to figure out is how do we take advantage on behalf of our customers, how to bring those services together to grow and be relevant not only now, but well into the future. And to me, that's the whole fun of the role.
The Inside the Ice House podcast releases new episodes every Monday morning on all major podcast platforms, and you can watch full-length video episodes on the NYSE TV app and, of course, on the NYSE's very own YouTube channel.